talk a little bit about 5 years with something that you probably never thought would go 5 years.
Well, I'm already focused on the next 5 years, so but it doesn't mean I don't remember the 5 years we've been on. I tell people all the time I'm having the time of my life. Seriously, I'm watching people level up around me. I'm watching us disrupt a space that needs disruption. I'm watching individuals, grow as personally and professionally. You would have asked me 15 years ago, it would not be let me help Alex level up before me. Well, here I am, older and more mature, and this company has allowed me to do this. Because this is the first time I ever ran a company this big in my whole entire life, right? But seeing others level up, it's almost like a rush that I've never felt before, and I love it.
Are you surprised to see where VizyPay's at?
Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. Austin and I talked about this when we moved into the building. I said, I would have never thought, if you would have told me that one of those days when we were in Omaha, that this is where we would be today in this, beautiful environment that we have and that's been created, for us here to work in. I was like, what the hell ever, you're smoking crack. There would have been no way.
I mean, with the growth there, we've been able to bring in strong applicants. With a lot of these people don't have the payment processing experience, and we've been able to benefit actually from that by having different types of ideas, different backgrounds, take a deeper dive into newer avenues. For example, new technology. We've been able to launch VizyPOS in the past year, ramp up our Clover application. It's crazy. I think I researched a little bit, obviously, prior to this. I think 50% of startups don't make it past year 5. We've obviously already beaten that.
I think year 5 is going to be that year where we're going to see a huge push. We're doing a hiring blitz now where we're kind of adding an additional channel to our sales process where we have more of a W-2 presence, in 8 different states. So I think year 5 is going to be a year where you're going to kind of see us break out and really start to run.
And I think of us almost like a tree, like a tree that's first planted. And as it's a seedling, it moves in a certain way, right? With the wind, with the weather, all that. But eventually as it grows, it begins to move differently. It gets more firm, it gets more solid in the ground. And that's an image for me that I like to in my head at least, that's helped for me to understand where we're going.
Where do you hope VizyPay goes in the next 5 years?
Oh my God.
And the next 5 years, whew.
To think where we're going to be in the next 5 years.
There's no doubt in my mind with this team, we're going to be a $1 billion company that started with absolutely nothing the first 5 years.
Unicorn status would be nice for those people that don't know unicorn status.
I envision us taking over, more of this building.
I think we're going to be a player. I think people are going to consider us, whether it's a sales partner that's looking for a new home, whether it's a merchant that's looking for an option. I think that we're going to be in those conversations over this next 5-year run where maybe we haven't been in the past.
I would really like to see sell that. I would like to see where VizyPay is so big that we have places, we've got a location in Texas, and we're able to, because of that, we're able to ship stuff out really super quick.
I'm really excited about the future. What I envision is a company that continues to grow in diversity, that continues to grow with high performers, and that's going to have its own gravitational pull.
The next 5 years is dedicated to growth, help as many small business owners as we can, and dedicated to building out a culture that is going to last for many years, and they're going to be fucking telling case studies about our culture in the next 20 after. Because I think what we're building here is stuff that a lot of companies are going to want to build within their organizations, over time, that are newer and hungry and kind of a brand new type of business, right? They want to find their home. I think that's the hardest part for us initially was, who are we? We figured it out.